Free agency could begin 72 hours after the NBA draft, which right now is still scheduled for November 18th. And apparently there are many NBA players that have already made their off-season decisions. They're just not allowed to talk about it because you're supposed to wait until free agency is underway. Danny Green from the Lakers, he was recently on a podcast complaining about the NBA trying to bring back the season in December. And he's saying that that's too soon, that's not enough time to get ready to rest, because with the bubble, they only have 2.5 months off. Normally, the NBA champions are going to have at least 4 months, and then everybody else has more because they didn't go all the way to the final round. So he's saying that he doesn't think that LeBron James and many other players will show up for the start of the season if they do indeed start in December. And then we also have chatter from various coaches around the league. They're remaining anonymous, but they're concerned about this quick turnaround because even with free agency, nobody knows exactly when it's going to start. Nobody knows when training camps are supposed to start, and coaches are complaining that there's no time to build a system, and they might have to start without a couple of key players. Everything is going to have to change on the fly. Everything is happening so fast. And it reminds me of the pre-bubble discussions. This same thing was going on. A lot of players didn't want to go into the bubble. They didn't want to come back. We had some strong voices like Kyrie. He wanted to cancel the season. So maybe something like that is going to happen again. Because all of these reports are just assuming that the players are going to agree to this plan to come back in December. Even though some players and coaches appear to be angry about this, I expect them to come back and play because we saw what happened in the bubble when they tried to protest in the middle of games being played in the playoffs. But basically all of the players caved when they found out how much money they were going to lose if they didn't continue to play the playoffs. So the same thing is going to happen here. They're already threatening the league to withhold 40% of players' salaries because of the uncertainty of how many games they can play and fans in the stands and revenues being down. So if you have NBA players now that don't want to play, the money is going to get even worse for the players. And even though Danny Green is trying to speak for LeBron and other players, I don't think LeBron actually told Danny Green, hey, I ain't coming back if we start December 20th, whatever. I'm pretty sure that LeBron is ready to just go again. He's very professional. He gets right back at it. In fact, right after the finals, he was already putting out footage on social media about how he's getting ready for next season. He takes care of his body. He's all about his craft. That's one thing about LeBron. You can't knock his work ethic. He takes this very seriously. I don't think that he's going to skip coming back. He'll be back for sure. Maybe some of these other guys might do it. We know that LeBron, he's done a little bit of load managing throughout his career, but never anything like Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is the real definition of load management. Kawhi Leonard is never going to win a season MVP because he just does too much load management. I think LeBron will be there, but let me know what you think in the comment section. If you were an NBA player, would you come back with this quick turnaround or would you be complaining? We'll see if there's any drama coming up soon with the players union because they do have to agree with the plan to come back. It hasn't been set in stone yet. There haven't been any agreements. We're just starting right now to hear the chatter go in the other direction. So you never know what's going to happen. Let's see if I can get somebody leaning in transition. Their defense is not set yet. Oh, I got him! Finally! That's how you drop 50. By dropping somebody and making it splash. I gotta redeem myself. I've missed 2 ankle